time. Yes, it's going to be blood money. Yes, it's going to be slave labor, but you need to do it so that you can save money so you can build the foundation that we're going to go into, which is next. You're going to save this money 4 to 5 years, all right? And you're going to purchase education to increase your income for a skill and for your first home. So what you're doing, guys, okay, is now that you have your job or jobs, okay, whether maybe, let's say you have like an entry-level sales job, maybe you drive Uber on the weekends, whatever it is, okay, you have this job or jobs, it's making you money, right? And you're keeping your costs low. You're saving that money. What you're going to do now is you're going to take that money that you're saving and you're going to use a part of it to save for a down payment on an FHA for a home, okay, which I want it to be a duplex or a triplex, okay, that you can rent out. And I also want you to save for a skill set that will help you start a business, okay? It can be, maybe you can go ahead and buy, get in with Brandon Carter and learn how to do a fitness business. If you're a fitness enthusiast, maybe you can go ahead and learn how to learn a skill set. Maybe it's a trade, whether it's an electrician, whatever it may be. You're going to you're going to make this money to save so that you can actually get a high income skill, okay? Because you're basically doing grunt work so that you can go ahead and buy the skill set to learn how to do work so you aren't necessarily trading time for money to the same extent, okay? And you're also simultaneously saving to buy a home, all right? And when I mean by home, I mean like a duplex, triplex, etc. And you're going to live in that place. So again, remember how I told you, hey, just deal with the crap where you're living with your parents or roommates or whatever it may be for 1 to 5 years. It's all to set you up so you can put a down payment on a home and also buy the education required to get a skill set that will help you make more money. Okay, guys? So because you don't want to do this grunt work. You don't want to be driving Uber and waiting tables and everything forever. You're doing that just to build a capital so you can learn a skill set to make money and do this to make that same amount of money that you're making from these 2 or 3 jobs in a shorter amount of time. And the big one, and you're doing this to save for a down payment on a home with an FHA loan.
Very good point. I'd like to mention as well, other side of the coin. So you mentioned the side where you're actually doing work, you're putting in steps to add to the business.
Yeah.
Other side is you stay at your job, you're complacent, you argue with people saying, I want to make more money, but you don't take any actions. And over time, you're there for like years.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that like you had a chance to make a change for yourself, but it takes action and effort. If you stay at one job forever, bro, that's going to
This is the critical step here.
Destroy your wealth building process.
This right here, guys, step 3, okay, because number 1 was get a job. Number 2 was work that job or jobs tirelessly. I don't care what it is. Another big thing for a lot of y'all. Put your fucking ego to the side. So I remember one guy called in and said, I don't want to do fast food. I don't want to be a waiter. I don't want to work in blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck what it is. Put your ego to the side. You're probably going to have to work a job that you hate or you dislike, especially if you don't have an education, in the beginning to save up the capital so you can go ahead and do what I'm talking about when it comes to step 3. Okay, step 1 is get the job. I don't care what it is. Step 2 is work that job tirelessly. Maybe get a second job. Always be home and keep your costs low. That's going to put you in a position where you'll have enough capital to buy the ability to get a high income skill, whether it's a trade, whether it's a course, whatever it is that's going to set you up so you can make money more effortlessly, okay? We don't want you guys doing this blood money thing forever, but of course it's going to cost you money to get the education to earn this, to be able to do this skill. Then I also want you to save because obviously you're not going to live in that shitty apartment or with your parents forever. You're going to have to go ahead and get your own spot. But I want you to buy a crib that's going to be a duplex, triplex, or fourplex for this to all work, okay? So you're saving up for 2 things, the ability to get a skill and then also for a home, all right? Should I hit the chats and then we'll go into the last 2?
I was going to add as well. So for this part of the process as well, I've seen people, especially at my old jobs, they were there for like 20 years plus, right? I came in less than a year and a half or less than 2 years, came in, made a lot of money, and then left. The problem is if the mindset is I'm going to stay at this job to make money to become rich, I thought it was going to happen. And in that mentality, you're there for what? 10, 20, 30, 40 years? What do you have to show for it?
Yeah.
Nothing. So I think the mentality is when you get a job, guys, look at it as I'm in this job for a period of time. Do the math. If I work for a year here, how much am I going to make? $1,600K? Is that worth it? Okay, cool. When I make this money, what am I going to do with it? And with every day you go to work, what's the attention behind it? I think for most people, you go to work just to work and pay bills. but go to work with intention so you can leave or have an exit strategy once you're done with it. And then secondly, have goals on either your textbook or in your room where you can see visually every single day. Because even though I was working at Chick-fil-A, taking calls at AT&T, it was grunt work, but my goals were always in front of me every single morning. So I wake up, look at my goals, and that kept me going each day. Because I couldn't imagine people going to work with no goals. It's, first off, very tiring, and two, you're not motivated to do anything better. So when I worked my job, I was, you know what, every day I'm going to improve to make more money. And I did that. I came into the job, I did the work of 2 people in less than 3 months. That was crazy. So again, go to work with attention and plan, and first of all, have action steps you can take to make more money to exit strategy out of that job. So very important.
And if you're lucky, guys, where you already have a high income skill and you're making a job, you just got to save for a home.
Yeah.
You might already have step 1 done where you already have a high income skill. Maybe you're a plumber, you work in law enforcement, whatever. You have a job where you're already earning $100K per year and you're not killing yourself. Fine. But the point is that I want you guys to hit that 100K mark. If you already have a high income skill, cool. Then you don't have to necessarily work as many hours to hit that mark, but I want you to still save to buy the home.
And keep in mind, people don't want to see you succeed. So they can tell you, why do you work so hard? Come drink with us.
Facts.
Come party with us. Guys, I tell everyone no. I think the part of being a man, having status and high value is being able to say no. And if you know from the very beginning what you want, you can move forward. Now, granted, obviously you don't want to be too antisocial because you want to be cool with your boss, be cool with people that matter. But when it comes to like just chilling with the boys, having fun, what's more important to you, your goals or having fun right now? Because I can guarantee you guys, if you work and wait and sacrifice now, it'll be way better in the long run. So.
Okay, so I can hit some of these chats real quick.
Cool.
We got here 48 goes, hey FNF, have you ever heard of Friday of Andrew Wilson? If you could bring him on the pod.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Money
let's see
clips.
here.
Money Mondays are better than after hours. Question for the team: do we have permission to use y'all likeness with AI, Instagram posts, and stories for Money Clips? Instagram using AI. It's kind of. I mean, I would just stay safe and say no, because I don't know what AI might do. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Nah, we're good, bro. Alvin PJ says, "Get okay, FNF." Shout out to Mo, Bills Fresh, and Mr. Myron Gaines. To all my guys out there, Grains, he says, to all my guys out there, listen to Myron. Do not get married. Packing up my shit while watching because house selling. Staying positive, ready for better things. Blessings to all. Damn, bro. I hope you get out scot-free, but who knows? Other than
Samuel Silver? Oh, it's been a while, man.
Shout out Samuel, man.
Yeah.
Hey, FNF, in Miami for a client, maybe moving down here in coming months. What rental buildings should I avoid, and which one do y'all suggest? Always appreciate what y'all do. Rental buildings you should avoid.
Well, I don't know where he's trying to.
I mean, I would avoid single family if you can.
No, I think he's asking like what buildings in Miami to avoid.
Oh.
Yeah. Bro, you might have to ask us that on. I don't know. It depends where you're trying to live, dude.
Yeah, we don't know.
Like, we don't know what neighborhood. Yeah, we don't know what neighborhood you're trying to live in. So it depends on what neighborhood you're trying to live.
Depends.
Looks Maxer. Hey, Marina Fresh. 29 years old, making 120K a year, Canadian. All my friends are currently simping for their girls, so haven't been able to
have any social connections. Last year or so. What do you suggest to make new friends? Busy on weekdays with work. Like we said before, guys, if you're gonna be busy with work, we understand that. But you can do hobbies, you can do activities, you can do sports. For me, it was playing tennis and getting outside more with friends to do like social events. But for you, I will go to meetup.com. Just type it into your browser, meetup.com. Type in your interests, and then find people in your area doing the same thing.
All right.
That's what I would do.
E. Howard goes, shout out to FNF gang. I'm a diesel mechanic making 80K per year. Today is my 6-year anniversary with the company and currently a student in Brandon Carter's program to start a business. Keep adding value, guys. Hopefully I can attend the next yacht party.
See,
there you go.
He's doing it.
Boom.
He's working his job, 80K a year, plus in Brandon Carter's program to do better and create his own business.
Yeah, to create. Yeah.
That's all you need, bro.
Yeah.
That's all you need, bro, honestly. Anonymous says, hey, y'all are lifesavers. I'm 23, quit my 115K job, software engineer, because it was soul sucking. Bro, I know what you're saying so much, bro. Being in front of a computer for 8 hours straight is tiring. It might be even more depending on what quote it is. He says, I hated it. I quit to start a local delivery service because I know how to have connects and enjoy it. I have 6 months of living expenses saved. Thoughts?
You're in a good spot.
Yeah, you are.
You're in a good spot. I wish you would have, honestly, I would have stayed at that job until my delivery business was earning 1.5 to 2 times as much. Okay? before you quit. But if you feel comfortable and you have that money saved up and your delivery business is earning money for you, that's fine. But I don't like people quitting their job unless they're making almost double from their hustle.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, it is soul draining and mind draining being in front of a computer doing software design. I get it.
But you gotta grit your
push
teeth.
through, yeah.
You gotta grit your teeth and
Until
just do it, man.
you're like secured.
But it seems like you're doing well with your business, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Mark S. I'm an aerospace engineer, 27, making 170K.